But there you go. That's the word for today.
Praia.
Praia, meaning beach in Portuguese. And let's just do that one more time. Let me show you my screen again, and my young boy Digby on the beach there, flying his kite in Toca Praia for you. Okay, so if it is all about the beach today, as it has been, we obviously have to look at a property which is near the beach. And I mentioned San Martinho de Porto, my favorite. And let me share with you now a property that is not far from the Silver Coast. That's how it's advertised, basically. A Silver Coast property. Let's get the pictures. Let's show you the pictures. And this comes from Valerie at Spencer Becks. She's sending me a lot of great properties to share with you. Renovated two-bedder. And then look at that lovely sun-drenched patio. Chelsea garden, you might call that, mightn't you? Renovated two-bedder. And let's get you some details now. So that's the principal picture, as you can see. And I will give you some info. Let's have a look at this together. Practically perfect in every way is the only way to describe this lovely renovated two-bedroom home on the Silver Coast in Portugal. So there you go. This is within easy distance, not only of San Martinho de Porto, but you've got Peniche to the south. You've got Nazaré slightly to the north, and all of the wonderful beaches between them. And yeah, go further north and go further south. But this is at the Silver Coast, and then Óbidos is nearby, I believe, to this property. Caldas de Reina, some fantastic towns. Alcobaça, really good place to be in Portugal. Totally charming courtyard area, as you see there. How nice. With an above ground plunge pool. So when it gets hot, as it does in this part of the country, you can jump into the plunge pool. Wonderful roof terrace with views over the village and countryside. The house has an open plan, living, dining and kitchen area, a good sized master bedroom and a full bathroom and a second bedroom with a shower en suite. The property is accessed by way of two impressive and beautiful wooden doors, which I'll show you in just a moment, set between stone walls. It's very grand, the entrance to this place. You enter the lower courtyard area, which leads to the front door. Fly screens, etc. They've thought about it, haven't they? They've really thought about it. There is a really beautiful courtyard area that's filled with stunning colours from the wall-climbing bougainvillea. Got to say that. Whenever you see that word, you have to say bougainvillea, to the pots bursting with colour. This is a wonderful sun-filled area to relax and enjoy the outside or to dine and entertain. The owners have installed the aforementioned ground plunge dipping pool so you can cool off on warm summer days. Or if you're one of those crazy people who likes chucking yourself in cold water, you can do that any time of year with this plunge pool. Property is located in a lovely and charming village close to... now, what is that short for? Adenegros. We'll find out more in just a moment. The village is filled with friendly neighbours, and you'll often arrive home to find you have gifts of seasonal vegetables, fruits, or home-baked goods. Yay! There is a good mix of Portuguese and other nationalities in the village who look out for their neighbours without being intrusive. That's the balance you want, isn't it? The house is less than 15 minutes into the medieval town of Óbidos, yes, as I mentioned, where there are not only the attraction of the old town, but supermarkets, doctors' offices, banks, post office, florists, hotels, cafes, and restaurants. Óbidos is fantastic. It is a medieval walled town that has some lovely bookshops and restaurants and bars and so on. It's really, really good town. And they have a fabulous festival there as well, as you might imagine. Everywhere has a fabulous festival in Portugal at some time of the year. The town of Caldas de Reina, 15 minutes away as well. Caldas, thriving town with a busy town centre. Caldas is awesome. So that's where you would go for your bigger shopping and for a bit of a, more of a city town experience. And your nearest beaches are at Foz do Aurelio. Now that is a special place. They won't forgive me there for giving that secret away. That is, as I mentioned before, you've got your Atlantic frontage and some of the drama that comes with that. But then you've also got the inlets and estuaries and the lagoon areas back from the coast. And I believe that's what Foz de Aurelio is. And that's where my mate John lives, I believe. He's found himself a lovely house overlooking, I think they call it the Foz. Hey, it's the Foz. And the Óbidos Lagoon, which are less than 20 minutes away. And of course, yeah, you're not far from San Martinho de Porto. Lisbon and Lisbon Airport are approximately 1 hour away. How cool is that? Let's have a look at some pictures, shall we, of this wonderful property. And yeah, you can see that courtyard that we mentioned before. Isn't that nice? That's absolutely beautiful. Which is the bougainvillea? That's the great big triffid at the back there, isn't it? Okay. And let's step through these pictures. Look, there's the magnificent medieval style entrance, adorned with flags and a bell to announce your arrival, and a couple of palms. Very nice, very nice bilateral flag arrangement that you have there. Magnificent door set between those two stone pillars. Absolutely wonderful. And there's your plunge pool. That looks like fun. That looks like, yeah, by the time it gets to about 3 PM and you're baked, you want to be jumping in that and cooling off. There's your interior, the lovely wood burner. And from another aspect, bit of an Inglenook thing going on there, I believe. So there you go. Some lovely pics. There's another shot of the kitchen. More of the kitchen, bedroom and bathroom pics as well. Nicely presented. That's the term that's used in estate agency, isn't it? Very nicely presented. And nice access, it would appear, from the rooms out onto... Yes, you can get out onto your roof deck and your lower courtyard quite easily through a number of doors, it would seem there. So everything kind of revolves around this lovely private Chelsea garden, I'm going to call it. Your beautiful patio out the back there. That's made for sipping cocktails and wine, isn't it? As you enjoy the sun and then think, I'm going to jump in that plunge pool in a minute. And there you go, a view across the village and into the landscape, lovely Portuguese sun-drenched landscape there as well. So there you go. Let's leave it with that picture there, the awesome picture of the front gates. Very private, isn't it? So you have that going on where you've got the security of the village and your community and a bit of privacy as well, if that's what you want. Thank you very much, Valerie at Spencer Becks, for that. And I didn't tell you what price it was, did I? We better find out what the price is. I believe it is 100 and yes, just under, just 50 euros shy of 125,000 euros. Not so bad though, right? 140 square meters of property, a 330 square meter lot, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 20 minutes to the beach, 1 hour to the airport and to the capital city of Lisboa. Awesome. Lovely property. And I'll be back on Thursday with more property and more about being an expat and an explorer in Portugal. So take care and ka logo.